Do I have to act like an ass just to get some ass? Or can I impress you with my class? Nope, you rather pass and wonder why the next guy just wanna smash. He does a hit and run, you feel dumb, and then you almost crash. I'm just waiting for my turn, baby. When will you learn?
Place 8:30.
Grinding. That's what you gotta do, man. Get out there, get your music heard.
Yes, sir.
Places like this help.
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to get into hip hop?
I was honestly my uncle, man. My uncle Quality. Shout out to him. You know what I mean? He introduced me when I was younger, so you know what I mean, he just been, you know, he had his little setup. He just showed me and I was like, oh, I wanna do that.
I gotta get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, music's a beautiful thing. It takes
It's good to have that role model too, to push you,
yeah.
you know, into something positive. It's a beautiful thing.
That's a fact.
Absolutely.
It's kind of like a, you know, when I record, it's like an audio notebook. You know what I'm saying? I just put my feelings into it. You just, you know.
Yeah, and you put you're basically recording your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And you can go back 10 years from now and listen to a song and be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Word. That was crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the beauty part about music. You got a couple other tracks here. You wanna play one of them?
Yeah, okay, let's play Pop Shit My Nigga.
All right. Just we can say it on the music. We can't say it. We can't say it on. Can't say it on the mic.
Shout out to everybody's pops. Father's Day's around the corner.
Yeah.
Every restaurant in town is packed on Mother's Day. They want us to barbecue on Father's Day. So shout out pops.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And the in the creative content, everything's all good. When we're talking on the mic, we just gotta.
My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. You know, let's get into it.
I was bothered when Maz and Pops departed. They both needed the right aid when Cupid hit his target. I knew that I was finished before I even started. All my life I tried to do right. When he left, I disregarded the fact that I was slack, but not like no pants, nah. But I was slack as a man, yeah. I know a lot of y'all could probably understand what it's like to live life without that helping hand. Cause I'd be damned if I listened to this man who wasn't there. I felt he didn't care, he was unaware of my progression as a man. Like how could I be on top if I just don't understand? I slightly bothered still, I would likely rob and kill if it wasn't for this music that made the spot fulfill. For the record, Lord, I needed to know the deal. Why did my father peel? Right now we chill, but still he just couldn't reach me and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So I started getting older now, chilling with a bolder crowd. Everyone knew the crew who always acted out. Back then we thought we were men, but problems would only stem, and society's only perspective was the outside looking in. But in reality, we all had messed up mentalities, focused on dissing women, spitting writtens and getting salaries, son. It shadowed me that I was born as a casualty, casually taken, mistaken, and nobody was proud of me. Mama beat me, and I was similar to Pee-wee. Behavior wouldn't die, it would only multiply. So sometimes I look up in the sky, wonder why I failed every single time. I remember when I was 9, when he made my mother cry, and I see some lady sitting on the passenger side. Ever since that ride, we would always collide. It always seemed like he lied, and he had something to hide. That's why he just couldn't reach me, and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me, and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me, and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So he just couldn't reach me, and my mama couldn't beat me hard enough to match the pain of my pop not seeing me. So now I'm a grown man, I don't need my old man. I got my own plan. My pops lost his whole chance. I taught myself how to shade and how to throw hands, how to spit to a chick and deal with romance. But listen, I ain't spitting all of this to diss him, I'm just reminiscing. Cause back then I used to miss him, but from how I was living, I always caught myself slipping. I had this luggage on my back, and they thought I was tripping. I used to reach out and speak when I was sipping, when I felt a little distant. His word became uplifting, and that's when I began to switch up my opinion. Then I made a big decision and decided to forgive him. It was fat when he was here, but it was very slender. At least that's what I remember. Hot-headed in the summer, it's gonna be a cold winter. Pop shoot my nigga, pop shoot my nigga. But still, he just couldn't reach me, and my mama
just came up, I gotta handle. So we're gonna have to put our trip on hold. You understand? Yeah, that's cool. Just for a couple of weeks. I understand. Yeah. Maybe a little longer. Yeah, whatever. Look, I'll call you next week and we'll iron out the details. Okay? Yeah. It was great seeing you, son.
That was fire right there, my man. That was fire.
Good looking, man.
I asked you behind the scenes how old you were.
28.
Because you look a little younger, and I was surprised by the sound that was coming out of the speakers.
Even at 28, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You still got that. You still got that the back end of the golden era, and especially if you got someone around that's listening to that hip hop,
Right.
which obviously you did.
Yeah.
Who produced that beat?
My boy Concept Sound. Shout out to him.
It was dope beat. I liked it. We're way right up here. There we go. Get this thing going. Yeah, it was definitely fire, man. What was the first song you ever heard that made you feel like this is what I gotta do? This is what I gotta get into?
I would probably say Nas. That song, Rule with A. Marie.
Okay.
Yeah, it just kind of touched home. You know, he was talking about what was going on, you know, as far as race and everything, and people trying to rule the world and all that type of stuff. And, you know, I didn't know what he was saying at the time because I was young, but it's like you still feel like you connected. You know?
Yeah. Well, Nas was a wordsmith. What he said made complete sense, and just the way he said it and the flow.
Yeah.
It was always scientific. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So if you could work with any MC, would that be who it was? Would it be Nas, or would it be?
I'll probably say Nas. Yeah.
What about producer? You work with any producer?
Producer? It's a tough one. Producer. Maybe like a Static Selector, or maybe Ninth Wonder. Ninth Wonder would be dope.
There you go.
DJ Premier. Yeah. Old school vibes after that. Old school.
No, listen. I love it. I love it, man.
I mean, the thing that always drew me to this whole thing with these independent artists is the dream of trying to make it, you know, happen. I mean, speaking for yourself, is this something that you're just doing for the love, or is this something that you're looking to make a lifelong career and see it as a business?
I feel like this is just a part of me, and I feel like, you know, I want to pursue it and see what happens. You know, that'll be a blessing. You know, but I feel like that's just a part of me. Like the song you just heard, that's a real personal song, and that's just the way that I cope with life. Honestly, you know, I don't have a journal or nothing to write my stuff down, so I just kind of record it. You know.
Well, the hip hop book is your journal, or if you do it from your phone, whatever, it is kind of like your journal. You're still getting what you're going through out there. You're putting it down, and then you're recording it. So
yeah,
it's a audio journal.
Right. Exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, so it'll be a blessing, of course, if I can, you know, figure out the business side and all of that. But you know, right now it's for the love, man.
Listen, man, just keep grinding. Get your name out there. The music you're doing that I've heard so far is dope. Anybody that hears it, I think, will feel the same way. Especially with the music that you have nowadays that you hear on a typical
I'm not
radio
listen,
station.
I don't like these new haircuts. I don't like nothing. I don't know what's going
You're
on.
not gonna rock the lesbian haircut?
Nah, I'm not.
We're allowed to say lesbian. Wait, how about a man bun? You gonna rock? You co-signing a man bun?
I don't co-sign the man bun.
Yeah, me either.
I'm sorry. I don't co-sign any jeans that are too tight. That's so tight to take away testosterone.
Yeah,
I don't co-sign any of that.
That's how you hit the high notes, bro.
Yeah, well,
That's crazy.
I'm good.
All right, so
I'm
my
good.
advice is if you said that you wanted to figure out, you know, if you can figure out, you said, if I can figure out the business side, then that's good. Well, I'll give you the first step is build a fan base.
Right.
You know, take down everybody's name, Facebook page, put it in some type of, you know, application where you can send out email blasts, text, whatever it might be to keep them in the loop, new music, little snippet samples, because you're performing at Amityville 2 nights in a row or twice in the same week, whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's a great opportunity for you to have somebody with a clipboard or a tablet of some kind taking down
Emails.
Right.
Because as soon as you can bring 50 to 100 people to any bar/club, you can start making money.
That's a fact. That's a good.
Period. In
Yeah.
fact, you're only 50 to 100 people away from starting to make money. From 50 to 100, you go to 200. Before you know it, God willing, you're filling Nassau Coliseum.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You got to start from 50 to 100. If you can't get 100, you definitely, it's not happening.
Right,
No,
that's
Nassau.
a fact.
You're thinking too small, man. You need Madison Square Garden.
Whatever it might be. You got stepping stones. And then before you know it, you're doing, you're performing at the football stadiums. How about that? Is that big enough?
I had something I wanted to say, and you completely threw me off, and I forgot now.
Okay,
Just letting you know.
sometimes it's contagious.
Yeah.
It's just not all timers. It's only sometimes.
Sometimers.
Oh my god.
All right, I want to get into this last song, man. What's
All right,
the name?
well,
Oh no, you know what? I remember before we do that. I remember what I wanted to say.
Came
Thank you
back.
very much.
Oh.
Are you using social media? Are you using
Yes,
the
sir.
internet?
Instagram, everything, man.
Why don't you shout out your Instagram page?
All right, so my IG is the_real_A3. Facebook, you can find
that's
it.
A and the number 3, not spelled out.
Oh, just yeah,
THREE.
exactly. Right. And my Facebook
one.
is just A3, letter A is number 3.
I let you keep that, huh?
Yeah.
Well, they took mine. They shut mine down
Oh, for real?
years ago.
Oh shit.
Whoops. No, that's the language. That's the
My
language.
bad. Yeah. So Twitter's the same as the Instagram, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Like you said, just blast it out there. Amityville's a big. That spot's it's a good spot. I mean,
Interact with them, get somebody to.
and I would definitely, if you have somebody that's with you on your team, just have them write down your email. Do email blasts.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? That'll help out. And whenever you got a track, man, you can definitely send it to us and we'll play it because
Appreciate that.
this is dope. You got the email, and what we started off with this track.
Like your music.
This track was a dope way to start off. Yeah, this was a dope way to start off the show. All about the progression. So let's get into this last one.
This is a joint off my EP coming the end of this month. I sampled Khalid. It's Location. I kind of did a little remix, A3 remix to it.
All right. Communications, the name of the track. 631-632-6901. Hit us up.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through.
You can respond, right?
Send me
Same
your
shit.
location, let's
Time
ride
for
the
this, man.
vibrations. I don't need nothing else.
I ain't
but
trying to
you.
argue.
You make a brother wanna have your kid, buy your crib, show you all the things that your ex shoulda did. They say love is blind, you opened up my lids,
Okay.
and I can see you searching for a place we need to live. But I've been drinking way more than I've been thinking, cause you said we on thin ice and our relationship is sinking. Why when I send you videos, the only time we linking, and the only time you ride for me is in your mama's Lincoln? What happened to us? What happened to trust? I just feel like there's a lot of things that we should discuss. But you're here avoiding questions like you voted for Trump. We're both wasting nothing but time, that's why you're down in the dumps. We shouldn't be building walls, we should be building bridges. Fuck all the politics, we're both wrong, so let's admit it. We said from the beginning that we both be committed. So before you make your decision, you should just listen and
Send me your location,
Your location.
let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through.
yeah.
Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations.
Yeah.
I don't need nothing else but you.
Yeah. Look. Why all the questions, baby? You're my choice. We should be raising some kids instead we raising our voice. Look, what's the point? I said we just make love and then rejoice. It's like God gave us a test,
What else?
and we're just losing points. Let's make this forever. You're like my treasure, so let's get this off of our chest, baby. We can do better in this relationship. I'm sorry if I disrespected, cause now we're just like my bed. Disconnected. I ain't texting when I say I hope you get this message. And I ain't trying to waste your time, just give me a second. Stop pushing buttons while we fighting, we ain't playing Tekken. You know the only aftermath is you seeing me naked. Let's not act reckless, this is love, so let's respect it, let's protect it. You're smart, so let's just take this as a lesson. You say I'm bugging you, but I don't want you to flee. Look, I just want us to be. Communication is key, so
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's